Hello, and welcome back to My Create Pack. That's right, I'm calling the series My Create Pack because I can't think of anything else. So, anyway, in the previous episode, we did a 3 hour long video of getting started, and this is where we come to. We are in the lavender field over here. We didn't look long and hard for a place to stay at because I think this is sufficient enough because we have this massive like middle part over here with the lavender islands and stuff. I mean the lavender fields, and then over here we have like the plains field we can work with, and then over here we have some more of the lavender fields. That's Jacaranda Glade region. Okay, whatever that's called. And then we have a village up here, which is pretty nice. And then we have like a couple of waterways, just like all over the place, so that's pretty nice. So we didn't go far and wide in order to explore or anything like that. Here's a spawn point, by the way. We have a couple of broken bridges. We have a couple of dotted structures along the line, and some of these are create stuff structures. And I did rate this one. I rated this one over here, and rated this one over here. So we have a couple of create stuff already, just to get us started with it. But it's not a lot, mind you. It's not a lot. So I started on mine, like right down here, all the way down there. So cool. And of course, have all this stuff in here. It is a lot of barrels, but unfortunately, it's not a lot of space. So it is what it is. So anyway, the pack did break between me reviewing all the mods and this particular episode. So the previous episode with the 3 hour long video, that is the same pack as this one. So that's been rebuilt. It is what it is, you know. When you update mods, the world just breaks, you know, and then sometimes you can't even load the create world screen because of a certain mod, or maybe it doesn't play nice with a certain other mod. Who knows? It is what it is. It's yeah. So anyway, stay tuned for the end of the episode where I go over the new list of mods that I put in here. It's all like similar mods. It's not that much different than what I shown before. So yeah, I also decided that I want to make this my personal custom build pack. So I'll be making a separate world for creative building stuff. So that's my personal creative build pack. Will I ever have time for it? Probably not. Probably not. So it'll probably be in the distant future. So anyway, I did record an episode of me showing off some basic create stuff. Um, but unfortunately, I left the stupid add shield thingamajiggy on the right side that you saw in the other video, and it just completely ruined that video. So I'm just gonna have to do it again. So yeah, whoops. So, but then we can make it a little bit better. We can make it a little bit better, and I can very well spend less time telling you what I did and what we need to do in order to build what we're going to build. So in this episode, we're going to build a farm. That's it. A create farm, something automated. You know the little spinning arm thing that you see so many content creators do with create? Yeah, that one. The little spinning arm. Hello? Oh, okay. I thought it was a pillager. Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, I set up a water wheel over here, and mind you, I didn't make this. I pillaged it from somewhere else, from one of the structures over here. I don't know which one. I don't care. So I got like a big old water wheel. Can you quiet down, please? What the heck? Right down here. All right. So I plunked down a water wheel over here. Um, I put like a water block like right there. Just started rotating. And of course, I got some rotational power. So I put a shaft over here. And then I found a mechanical press as well. No, actually, I think I made this one, right? Oh, yeah, I made this one. Look at that. Mechanical press. So that takes a shaft and a side casing and a block of iron. And then it's real slow. So if I put like a iron ingot like right there, this takes ages in order to like I'm sure you can speed that up, but it's gonna like be a mess of cogs. So I'd rather not have that around here. So where's the iron? Okay, here it is. Okay, we got some iron over here. So I placed it on top of the depot right there. It just slowly go down. Look at that. And what does this make? Iron sheets. That's it. Alright, let me get that. And why do we need iron sheets? Because we needed the mechanical harvesters, because you need that for the farm, you know? It harvests stuff for you. So here's the mechanical harvesters. You also need the andesite alloys, which you can make from this stuff, or this stuff right there. So pretty nice, very nice. Obviously, we can't automate that process right now. We can't automate much of anything. We're just starting from square one. And we can automate the farm. So that's cool. So let's see what else that we need. We need the linear chassis because well, it's convenient. It's a linear chassis, you know, they stick to each other. And we can very well use like vanilla blocks and use the super glue, because we have to make the super glue too, because we need to glue the chest down. We need to glue the portable storage inventory thing. I don't know what it's called. And portable storage interface. That's it. We needed 2 of these things. All right. So besides the linear chassis stuff, we needed the mechanical bearings. We want to make the windmill bearing as well. I think I made one before. All right. So you ponder the linear chassis. This is what it does. See, here's the bearing right there. You stick all these blocks together. They just stick to each other without glue. That pretty nice. So cool, that's what it does. So anyway, another thing that we need to make is the portable storage interface, and this is how you make it. We need the chutes, and we need andesite casings. That's pretty much how you do that. So if you ponder this thing right there, this is what this one does. See, there we go. It's like a connection between these 2 blocks. It just transfers every time it connects. Alright, cool. And then we need the super glue. Of course, we need the iron sheets. And then we need the slime balls, which is a little bit more involved. And no, we're not going back to the swamp. Screw that. And in order to get the slime balls, obviously we need to make the dough. We can make the wheat flour, but in order to make the wheat flour, we need either the crusher thing, which we can't make. And, well, we can probably make this, right? Let me see. Oh yeah, well, I'm not making that. Screw that. So anyway, in order to make wheat flour, we can make the milling stone right there, the millstone. And this is how you make it. Cog wheels, andesite casing, and whatever stone you want here. And then obviously we need to put a cog next to it with rotational power. Put the wheat in here, and you get wheat flour. But not only that, in order to make slime balls, we also need the lime dye, which we absolutely do not have any of it. Or we have something right now, right? I guess we're out of it since we already made... Okay, well, whatever. Green dyes, we need the yellow dye, so that means I need a bone meal in order to bone meal the grass in order to get flowers. So I got the dandelions in order to get the yellow dyes. I already have lapis for the mine, so that's blue dye right there. Then we got the green dye right there. And of course, we need the bone meal, so that means I made a composter, which is like right there. There's the composter. And since we are in the lavender field, I have a crap ton of these lavenders like sitting around. So I use like the rest of those in order to compost those into bone meal. So cool. Alright, so from that, I can use the bone meal in order to make white dye. Combine that with the green dye in order to make lime dye. And from that, I can make the slime balls, right? Or maybe I'm skipping a step or missing a step. Hold on, let me see this. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, slime balls right there. So once I made 2 of those, I can make the super glue right there. I already have the iron nuggets. I already have the iron sheets, and I made the super glue right there. So yeah, cool. Here's the millstone. Here's the cogs. You know, spinning along like right there. Not too complicated right there. So cool. All right. So in the previous episode, that was unfortunately a throwaway. I'm gonna show you what I did, and I'm gonna make a better one. I'm gonna make a better one. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to make the windmill because I'm gonna do it a different way. Then we're gonna have to search all these barrels and see if we have any, like, windmill thingamajiggy. Because I think I made one somewhere, I'm just not sure. I'm gonna grab some of these things out of here, just in case I need it. Cobblestone, deep slate. Can I get some cobblestone? Okay, I already have cobblestone. Maybe some vaults. I'm gonna get some vaults here. Okay, here's some cogwheels here. Here's some chests. Large water wheels, probably don't need. The windmills, I'm gonna need some sails for that thing too. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe we'll put the water wheel on the top. Then again, it's gonna cover everything. It's gonna be a crap ton of sails. And I don't have any wool. Oh boy, yeah, I don't have any wool for that. Okay, let me see this. Yeah, it needs wool. Oh no. Okay, but what? Hold on. Gray wool, bleach wool. No, I want the regular wool. No, not the bleach wool. Stop giving me the bleach wool. What the heck is this thing? White with bleach wool. I mean, string. I mean, I do have a couple of string, but I don't think I can make like a lot of it. This is gonna be real. I could speed it up. I could speed it up if I want to. Yeah, I suppose I can speed it up. Okay, let me see if I have any more string. What is this? Block of iron there. Yeah, I know I have sheep over there, but it's like... It's not like it's a whole bunch of stacks of wool that I have on hand. Okay, here, let me do this. There we go. We have 15 wool right there. And let me look up the sale. Okay, I'll bookmark that one. And andesite alloy sticks in the wool. Alright, come on, give me the sticks. Come on, sticks. I'm gonna need these as well. Barrels and hoppers, okay. Oh, there's one stick. Okay, fine. You make some more. Alright, got some sticks right there. And then, okay, we got the wool blocks there. Okay, what else do we need? Andesite alloy. Oh, if I have any, what the heck? What is these? Okay, no, that's not it. Okay, we have 18. 18 andesite alloys. Okay, here's some more right there. Okay, great. Okay, do that. 30. Not quite sure how fast that will go. Let's see. If I put like let me just make all this. There we go. We have 30 sails. 30. Gonna be real slow unless I use like a crap ton of cogs, but that's okay. That's okay. We can speed it up once we make more of the advanced stuff. So alright. Alright, so we're gonna need a windmill bearing. Right there. And what do we need? Andesite and a slab. Okay, here we go. Andesite. Okay, slabs. Windmill bearing. Okay, there we go. Windmill bearing. Alright, let's take a look at the crappy farm that I made before. You can see that spinny thing from the background in the distance. And there we go. Yeah, so here's the portable storage interface. How many did we get? Pitiful 2 wheat. Pitiful. Look at that. It's like spinning around and around and around and stuff like that. And it's not even centered. Water's not even centered, so that's why I don't want to, like... Oh, okay. Alright, where's my wrench? Where's my wrench? Okay, let me see. No, not that button. Okay, here it is. Get rid of this stuff. Alright, let me get rid of this. Okay. And mechanical bearings. So I was using the water wheels like this. So, I mean, you could do it this way if you want to, but then the bearing's going to be in the way of the water. So I'm not going to do it this way. So, let's get rid of this water here. Okay, cool. I'm going to need some dirt. Jeez. Alright. Go back and get some dirt. I'm going to do this. Okay. Right, well, 2 dirt blocks. Oh yeah, I was going to add the Find Me mod, and I just keep forgetting about it. That'd be real convenient right about now. Alright, so where's the center over here? I might as well just recenter this, because it's not even in a chunk. Okay, did I ever make a shovel? No, I did not. Okay, well, fantastic. Okay, let me just, make a new one here. Stone shovel. Let's see, 54 blocks. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, let's activate the chunk borders. And then we'll put it inside a chunk. Alright, should we put it over here? Or over here? Which one is more intact or something? I don't. Should we put it over here? A whole bunch of lavender. Okay. Or maybe we'll put it over here. This is all gonna be temporary because she's gonna move somewhere else later on. Alright. Let's use this particular area. Okay, cool. And we'll start from here. Okay, that's the corner there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's the center right there of the farm. 2. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then we're gonna raise it up. And let's see. This one goes over there, and maybe it goes like out to here. Maybe I don't remember. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we get rid of this. Okay, and hopefully it goes like that, maybe? Hold on, that is 2. Hopefully it does this. Okay, that's 1 over there, and 1 over there. Okay, that's sticking out like that. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. And then the water goes right in the middle where it belongs. And then, alright, let's see what else here. Let me set up over here, but then it's gonna spin the wrong way, so I'm gonna see where it goes first. Alright, cool. Turn this off here. Alright, so put that over here. That's gonna be in the way. Alright, you put some stuff away here. And put that in here. Alright, so let's set up the windmill thing. See how this thing goes. Alright, so let's ponder this thing. See how this thing works. Yeah, that's how it works. Alright, so let's see. Windmill spins on the bottom. So let us do like this. And this is where the arm goes, right? Yeah. And then the bearing goes like right there. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna do it like that. Okay, cool. Now, hold on. No, I don't think that's right. Is it? This is the sail part, so it goes like the other way. Yeah, that's the sail part right there. And then it rotates the shaft like under here. Right. I think that's how it works, right? Mechanical bearing. Let me take a look at this one and see. Aha. That one spins the cogs over there. But then again, how the heck am I gonna make this work? With the linear chassis and everything? Yeah, not quite sure about that. Alright, let me set up the windmill first and we'll see. So we're supposed to do like this. Because obviously we need to use like the sticky part in order to do this thing. I think. Right? Right click the bearing with an empty hand to attach the structure you just built in front of it. Is that not in front of it? I am right clicking it. Or maybe it's not enough sails. Let me just put more sails on it. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's your regular old ass windmill. And that is the shaft right down there. I see pillages in the distance. Don't come this way, please. And then the thing is, how the heck am I supposed to like do the spinny thing with a shaft, you know? So we might just very well have to go back to mechanical bearing. But I know this has to be a way. Let's see, linear chassis. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, because it sticks to the sticky part right there. Let's see, Q, what is this? Yeah, that's a mechanical bearing. Alright, cool. Let me go down here. Okay, that's the shaft right there. And I suppose I can attach cogs to this thing. Now, how do I do the spinny thing? You know what? I can probably attach this thing to it, right? Because that's a shaft to the little sticky part. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let me just get rid of this thing. Hold on. Can I build up here, please? Okay. Okay, windmill bearing. Like that. No, the other way. Okay, cool. Actually, no. Leave that there. Alright, cool. Alright, so from there, we're gonna put in, like, another mechanical bearing, like, right down here, and it should spin it. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's activate this thing. Really? Do I need to right-click this one, too? Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to put something on it. Alright, let's see. I could put the vault on there. Yeah, and use it as an arm. But I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Alright, so that is the middle. 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3. And dang it. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing. Alright. Oh, yeah, it works. Oh, look at that. Alright, nice. Nice. You rain right now? Alright, then you put more windmills on it. It go a little bit faster. But the thing is, there's no point because, like, the crops grow real slow. So I might as well just leave it like that. Alright, great. Alright, rain. Just go away. Alright, we're gonna put the mechanical harvesters on this side because it's spinning that like that. And yes, I know you can just, like, you know, rotate the other way, but you know, it doesn't really matter if it spins like this way or that way. Alright, cool. Alright, let's bust out the super glue. Right there. And we'll put some glue like right there. And we're gonna put one of the portable storage interfaces like right there. Okay. And that one sticks out by 1. So we're gonna put another one like right there. Okay, like right there. Rotate it out the other way. Alright, we're gonna put 2 chests like right down here. And gonna put a chute right below the portable storage interface. So when this thing comes swinging around, that portable storage interface will connect to this one. It'll transfer whatever items that it has in its storage. So let me put the storage on this one. Storage over there. Then put that like right there. Hopefully that one sticks. I might have to stick like this whole thing together. We'll see. Yeah, so once it harvests all the seeds out of here and the wheat and stuff, it'll put it inside this like item vault in here. And then once this thing comes swinging around over here, the portable storage interfaces will link up, and then it'll transfer all the wheat and seeds and stuff into the chute and into this chest. So great. All right, so we should have water in here, right? Okay, we do. All right, let me get a hole. Yep. It's probably not going to accommodate the center, right? But we're going to see. Alright, let's start spinning this thing. And we'll get the rest of the dirt under here. Oh yeah, we need to glue this thing down. I glued it on here though. I wonder if I can just like put it on here. Hold on. Can I do this on the fly? Oh, I can't. Dang it. Alright, I got to stop it again. Alright, let's see. We'll glue it on here, and hopefully that works. No, actually, let me do it another way then. Let's see, that arm goes over there. Yeah, let's put it like this. And then we'll do it like that. Yeah? Okay, yeah, that works. Cool. Alright, let's bust out the seeds. It's probably not gonna, like, go over this, right? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it doesn't catch when it all grows. Alright, there we go. Very nice. And once it comes around, start linking up to here. Did you even do it? What the heck? Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, there's nothing in here, right? Okay. Alright, very nice. Let me just clean it up a little bit, just to make it look, presentable, I guess. Are you serious, Rain? Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so it's gonna grow real slow because we don't have any red fertilizer or anything, so, I guess there's nothing in it, so it doesn't connect to it? Okay, well, fine. Alright, let's go back, because we still need to, like, verify if it works or not, so it should work, so. Let me get, like, a whole bunch of lavender. Get a couple of bone meal here. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, which one is on the up and up? Okay, that's 14%. That's 14%. Yeah, let's make this one grow. And we'll see it grab. Yeah, screenshot right there. There we go. Nice. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ah, very nice. Oh, look at that. The item vault is holding 1 wheat and 1 wheat seed. We just need to wait for it to go back around. Any second now. Alright, here it comes. Coming in for the link. There it is. There's the handshake. And it should have 1 wheat and 1 seed. Alright, fantastic. So that means given enough time, a lot of time, we should have like a bunch of wheat and seeds inside this chest. Fully automated. We don't need to come back here or anything like that. And you know what? Then press M and go back to here and turn off the other chunks that I have going on here. And come on, just turn, right click. There we go. Okay, great. And let me just see where the chunk borders are again. Okay, we're like over here. And then the corner is like over here. Oh no, I gotta clean this one too because of this thing. Alright, fine. Better than 4 chunks, okay. Let's do that and do that. Okay, fine. There we go. Great. Alright, so in order to speed up the growth, we also have the red fertilizer in here. So there we go. We have red fertilizer. And we do have reliquary or reliquary. So that means we have the lily pads. Like right there. So this is very far in the future. Because we are absolutely not ready for this stuff yet. We don't even have like any of these basic ingredients yet, so it's gonna take a while. So yeah. Just like this contraption, just takes a while for it to go around, including the rest of this farm here. So yeah, windmill. That's the way to go because we don't have to like sacrifice the center water over here in order to make this farm here. We don't have to make a crappy looking farm like that's offset by 1 block or something. So yeah, you can use a windmill in order to power up your farm right then and there. So what we could do is we can just use the mechanical bearing for the tree farm that we're going to make in the future. So yeah, we could use the tree farm. And the tree farms grow a heck of a lot quicker than the wheat. I tell you what. Look at all these trees. You just place down like a bunch of these oak saplings, they just grow right quick. I didn't even harvest any of these, so um, and obviously it's gonna take like some time in order to mine all these trees out. So it's we're gonna make an automated tree farm as well, and it's quite easy. It's quite easy. So it takes like a bit of materials, and you still in here? Sometimes they just escape. I don't know what it is. Okay, fine. Alright, so there we have it. We made like an automated farm with create. It's not hard. I mean, it's the very simple, generic, spitty arm thing. And we this is only temporary because what I want to do is make like rows of crops like going all the way down there. And then what I could do is like have create with these harvester stuff, and the arm just goes like from one end of the road there, just goes all the way down there, all the way down there, and no spinning required. No spinning required. I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out. But is it gonna go all the way down there? Probably not, because I need to load all these chunks in order to do so. So I don't know yet. So yeah. So anyway, this has been another episode of My Create Pack. I've been Block, and I'll see you next time. Hello, and welcome back to My Custom Create Pack. I don't really have a name for this series, so that's probably what I'm going to call it. So anyway, a few things has changed from the last time that I reviewed this, and you may have already seen the 3-hour long video of me starting this stuff. So let's go over the list of stuff that I have going on here. So I'm gonna start slowly scrolling down the list, and then you can just hit pause if you want to read it. So here's the list of mods that I have going on in this custom create pack. I'm gonna slowly scroll all the way down here. So yeah, you can just pause the video and see what the mods are. Some of them are disabled for a good reason. And you may be seeing some mods that wasn't in there originally when I started building the pack. Alright. Reposition the mouse. So you go all the way down here. We're up to the P's now. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Again, you can pause the video, rewind, you know. It's not live or anything. Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we're still here. I don't want to go too low because then the bar is gonna like go up. Okay, there's the rest of it. There's the rest of it right there. All right, let's go all the way back up. All the way back up right there. All right, so of course we have the 82 stuff. I'm leaving that in there for the time being because I don't know what Create is capable of in terms of having some kind of like 82 stuff, like wireless terminals, auto crafting. I don't know what the mechanical crafter is capable of. Will be able to take on more than one crafts or something like that. So yeah, that's another thing we have to worry about. So again, we have apotheosis, stuff like that, and I already went through this. So let me just go over the stuff that I added between then and now. So I added Ars Nouveau because I have decided that this pack would be my future personal build pack. You know, creative building and stuff like that. It'll be my personal creative building pack. Will I ever show videos of it? Probably, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to like rebuild my old PC and log in another player so we can have like a top overview of what I'm building. And of course, it's gonna take me hours upon hours because obviously I'm not that grand, awesome builder or anything like that. It takes me a while. It just takes me a while. Just make things look good to me. So yeah, Ars Nouveau, I added that in because it has a lot of nice magic-y decorative blocks, and that's probably not the only thing that I'm gonna add that's related to Ars Nouveau. I might add Ars Edition later. I might add Star Bunkomania, stuff like that. You know, some magic-y stuff will do. Let's see. Arts and crafts. We got the arts and crafts again. This is the build pack. I'm adding arts and crafts, and we have like a couple of these things, chalks and stuff. Where's the gallery? There we go. Here's some nice pictures that you can see. Here's some nice good looking blocks right there. Right there. Some good, like, good looking blocks. So cool. You can check that out yourself. Oh, look at this. Nice. So that's what you can build with this stuff. All right, let's go back. That's the arts and crafts stuff. Let's see, attribute fix. I don't know. It just fixes the attributes or something like that. That's probably been in there the whole time. Got some delight stuff. Barbly heart containers. I probably added that. Gives you extra health, so you don't have to worry about survival much. Better FPS. I added that one, I think. Bibliocraft. Again, building stuff. Very nice indeed. You remember Bibliocraft, the one with the potion shelves, and you do have potion shelves, right? Yeah, that's what display purposes and everything like that. And then you have some nice looking chairs and tables, and then you have the bookshelves. So that's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. So that's Bibliocraft right there. Let's see what else I added. I added the build guide. Camera mod that's already in there. Let's see what else I added here. Chocobos. I don't know. I just added another mob. So it's chocobos. Come on. And then I added Chisel Reborn. Of course, we have Chip in here as well. So cool. Again, we have Cloud Glass. See what else we have. Colorful hearts. So we don't have like bars upon bars of hearts. Even though they're probably not going to achieve that in this pack. See, construction sticks for all your building stuff. Oh yeah, remember I was wanting to add a mod in order to search key bindings? Well, it's this one. It's controlling. That what allows you to search keys and stuff. So let's go all the way down here. Cosmetic armor rework. That's already in there. Oh, you know, in the previous video where I had problems with the world saving thing, well, I deleted the save so I can remake the save because I started playing the 3-hour long video, of course. And then it would crash every time I go to the create the world page screen. And this is the reason why it did that. Crap's Delight. I'm not saying by itself, it's probably not going to do that, but, you know, this is a custom pack. Upon adding more and more mods in here, it's probably gonna not play nice with each other. And I don't know if it's by itself that would do that, or having some other mod that's next to it do that. So maybe having shaders on, maybe it didn't render correctly, and then yeah, maybe it's balanced planning, maybe it's a generation thing. I don't know. So yeah, that's the reason. That's like one of the reasons why I'm not even sharing this pack is because I don't know how to fix these things. So once I weed out a mod, it's going away. I disable it, and I keep it on the list, so it reminds me that that's a particular mod that I want to avoid. So that's why I'm turning this one off. Crab's Delight, it is what it is. Let's go all the way down here. I redid the pack, so that means some of the add-ons that you saw originally is probably not on there. Like, I just went to the top of the list and just started adding stuff, and that's pretty much it. I did take a closer look at it, but not too close. Not too close. I did stop sooner than expected. So it is what it is. So let's see what we have. Croptopia, it didn't play nice. It just didn't load the pack. It errored out. So I'm not adding Croptopia. I have Farmer's Delight, so that's probably good enough, I guess. Maybe I'll try Pam sometime. I don't know. But it should be enough for me to do something, you know. We have all the add-ons for Farmer's Delight. Let's see what else we have. We have Crystal X, of course. Cultural Delight, okay. Time's a wasting, so diagonal defenses, walls, diagonal windows. Let's see, easy villages, again, just need to wrangle villages whenever possible, and cycle enchantments. Enchantment descriptions. Ends Delight, Ender Storage. I'm not sure about Ender Storage. We do have the Ender create add-on somewhere. Here we go, Enderlink, that's it. So I don't know how this works yet. It may not be early game friendly. So we're gonna see how this works first. So I'm probably gonna leave this in but not use it if it ends up working. So Ender's Delight, okay, Explorer's Compass, Extra Delight, Stream Sound Muffler. Gotta have that just to get rid of sounds. Foresight, gonna leave that option there. I know it's probably not gonna do us any favors in terms of performance, but you know, it's there if you want to use it. Maybe in vanilla without shaders, then it might be okay. Floral Enchantment. This is a flower mod right there. You can put flowers and vines and stuff like that onto walls and stuff. So where are the pictures? Yeah, here are the pictures. Yeah, flower pots and everything. Nice. Go back. Come on. Okay. All right, got frame blocks, of course, for the building needs. We got friends and foes because I don't know why not. It's a neat mod. You know, it backports all the mobs that's been voted out, like the crab, little tough golem, the rascals, copper golems, the glares, the ice loggers, the moo blooms, you know, etc., etc. You know, it's something nice to add. Okay, let's see what else. Gobbert is interesting. I don't know why I added this, but it got added with something else. But it's in here, you know. It has like a lot of neat stuff in it, like the rings, like the ring of attraction. We have like the ring of repair and stuff like that. We got the ring of growth, but some of it looks pretty mid to end game. So if you're trying to start out with this stuff, it's probably not gonna be that useful early game because some of the ores you need netherite in order to mine it. And you'll probably see that in the first video. So I don't know which one added that particular mod, but it's in here now, so why not? Oh yes, this one that added. Gobber's Delight. Alright, fine. We have the Guide Me book, Iceberg can immediately fast. Toy sorters, Irish shaders. Okay, J journey map. Jump over fences. Gotta have that, you know. Fences be in the way, you just gotta jump over it. Okay, keybind bundles, of course we do have that. Loot integration. So this adds more loot into chests or something like that. What was it say? Allows loot tables to integrate loot into other loot tables through data packs. So there you go. That's what it does. I'm not sure if I need to install like different kinds of data packs or something like that, but I believe that the add-on mods do that. Like the loot integrations for towns and towers. So I'm guessing that one does something with towns and towers. We got the looter mod. So mainly because I want to know which chest I looted. So that's the main reason. We got Luminax. What is that? It looks nice. Macaw's stuff, most of it, or maybe just half of it. I don't know. Macaw's bonds on plenty. We got Macaw's doors, fence, walls, furniture, holidays, lights and lamps, and trap doors and windows. That's it. Do I have to pass and stuff? I didn't. I don't have to pass and stuff. And I don't have the roofs, so I don't need those. And I also don't have the bridges because I have like another mod to build bridges for me. Well, not for me, it just generates for the world, just broken bridges. And if I need a bridge, I'll build it myself because it'll look nice. And I built it myself. Measurement because, uh, building stuff. Got to measure out stuff. Mob grinding utilities. Okay, this thing. The main reason I'm adding this is just to get the spawn eggs because I don't know if that's going to be an issue getting the mobs. So, I don't know how the spawners work for create yet, but I want to leave that option open. I don't want to use the grinding equipment in this particular mod to do mob processing. This is just to get the spawn eggs. So cool. Let's see what else. More overlays, mouse streaks, nature's compass, the arena ticking entity fixer. Let's see, this one, Perpetual Park Library. Okay, cool. Potion Master. Okay, so Potion Masters is allows you to combine potions, I think. Does it let you do that? Currently supports that. Okay, fast craft. I know one of the mods do that. Test it, has 3 new items. Okay, mixing potions. There we go. Yeah, it allows you to do that. And it has the Oresight potion, so it's pretty neat to have. Yeah, let's see what else we have. Let's see, Pickle. Is this the library mod, or is that like something else? Okay, that's a library mod. Never mind. Okay, again we have pylons, mainly because of the potion thing. We got random bone meal flowers, so we can get like other flowers when you bone meal the grass as well. It should work that way, right? Let's see, vanilla experience. Random bone meal flowers, a minimalistic mod, which randomizes the flowers spawned by bone meal. Okay, cool. Go back, come on. Alright, see what we have. We have rechiseled, rechiseled chipped, rechiseled create. We got the relics, of course we do. Reliquary, we have a reliquary. Right click harvest. The shrink mod. Simply light mod. And let's see, what else do we have here? We got the Spice of Life Carrot Edition because, hey, free hearts, We got the Statues mod. And let's see what else we have. Twilight Forest because, more Twilight Delights for the Farmer's Delights mod. And not to mention, it has like a bunch of good looking mobs and blocks that you can use with your creations. So that's nice to have. We have the Towns and Towers. So this one is a generation mod. Let's see what it does here. Towns and Towers is a mod that aims to expand upon the 1.14 update created by Mojang with new villages, pillager outposts, and even brand new ships. Yeah, structure mods and everything like that. So cool. Alright, we're near the end of the list here. And here's Twilight's flavors and delight. So what can you make out of this stuff? Yeah, all this stuff. Pretty nice. Alright, we got Ubez Delight. Got these and this. Oh, Filipino inspired crops and okay, cool. We also got the cultural add-on, I think. I think it's up there somewhere. I'm not sure if I added that one. Visual workbench, we got waystones. World edit, of course. We don't want to have to deal with the terraforming. We just want to get it done and get it out of the way, We got sidecraft. Now, the reason why I added sidecraft is because I want the good-looking blocks. I want that option, So if you look at the sidecraft world stuff, you have these kind of blocks like that. Glowing, veiny blocks right there. And then you got these particular light sources here, which is pretty neat. Then you got the gems that you can display if you want to do so. And then you got these nice looking blocks. You got the light blocks, you got the RGB blocks and everything like that. So that's pretty nice indeed. Okay, and then we have Young Structures add-on because I added all the Young's mods here. I think they're all of them, or most of them anyway. So yeah, we got the better desert temples, better dungeons, better end island. As much as I don't like the middle part in the end island, I decided to add it anyway. Why not? Better jungle temples, better mine shafts, better nether fortresses, better ocean monuments, better strongholds, witch huts, uh, bridges, and the extras. So cool. There it is. That's my create pack. It's also for creating other things as well. The build pack. And that's going to be done in a separate world. That's going to be done creatively, but not in the create world that we're going to see. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the pack. Hopefully, none of the updates break the world that I'm currently playing because that would suck. That would really suck. So, all right. So, anyway, that's the pack so far. So I'm at Block, and I'll see you next time.